What's up, guys? Colton with the Disc Canine crew. Coming at you today, let's talk about backvaults. There's been some good videos that have went out that I've seen recently. Ben with the Fairly Odd Dogs put out a great tutorial on how he likes to teach his backvaults. So make sure you go check out that. So let's get started. The main thing I look for in a really good backvault, obviously, is a throw. I'm not going to get way into how to throw the vault toss. I already have that video posted on my IGTV. If you're interested in that, you can go check that out. So we're going to touch more just kind of on breaking down the backvault and what I look for in a good backvault. So just a few things that I look for. Mainly is I'm looking for good separation between the dog and handler. You got to find the right distance that you need, space between you and your dog, in order to give your dog enough time to get a stride, jump, launch, etc. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we're going to look for good cueing for the vault. Next, we're going to look for good placement of the disc in the air, so that's going to be more of your timing. And then we're going to look at the dog actually vaulting, and then we're going to look at the landing. So basically, let's get started. Once you start working the back vault, the first thing I recommend doing is finding that distance between you and your dog. You know, every dog is different, every person is different. Some dogs need smaller distance, some dogs need, you know, more distance between you and the dog. So once you start finding that, make sure you're videoing yourself so you can kind of see, is your dog getting a good run and jump, or is he kind of getting like a half stride then a jump? All those things are things you want to look for. You want to look and find the perfect distance between your dog to where your dog can get a stride in, make an accurate leap to your back, and launch off your back. So, hey bud. So from there, then start looking at your throw. Again, video it. You can go back, you can replay it, you can look, you can see if it's too high, too low, too close to you, if it's too far out, if it's not flat enough, all those things, all those very important things. So video yourself and find that. Once you find kind of where your throw's at in comparison to where it needs to be, you can start adjusting it. You'll start seeing, okay, well, my dog's jumping, 6 feet off of me and out, and your throw is, it's only 3 foot from you. It's too close. Or you might be throwing your throw 5 feet in the air and your dog's jumping 3 and you're 2 feet too high. So we're gonna start dissecting that and finding, okay, how far and how high up do I need the disc for my specific dog? You can do that a lot of ways. Is once you find that height for your dog, you on your own practice it. Go up to a wall, get some painter's tape, put it on the wall, and work on accurately hitting and placing the disc in that specific spot on the wall that you've marked. That's what I found to be just the best way to become consistent in your placement and your height for that dog. Next, we're going to look at the actual launching your dog off your back. So kind of going off of separation, once you get good separation between you and your dog and you find that, the launching off of your back part shouldn't be the hardest thing. If you have that good spacing, your dog should be able to accurately jump from the ground to your back and from your back to the disc. If you're not having that separation, then that's probably going to be where you're having that issue. But we just want to make sure, and anytime we're looking at a vault, that our dog's making good contact. We want all 4 feet to contact our body. We want them to grip and push and launch for the disc. We don't want them to jump up, push 2 feet on our back, drag their back feet. That puts them kind of into a nosedive. That's something we're not looking for. So just make sure that your dog's making full contact on your body, and if not, take a step back, go back to the fundamentals, build the body awareness, get your dog comfortably and confidently vaulting off of you with all 4 feet. Next, we're looking at the landing. It's really important. The landing is honestly the most important thing. A lot of people like to vault their dogs high. I mean, it's cool and all, it looks flashy, and some people it works good for, their dogs land safely, but a lot of the times I see them crashing or buckling at the knees. That's just not what we look for and we encourage. So we're gonna encourage a safe vault any day over a high vault. Now that said, some dogs like a stretch to catch vault and some dogs like to jump high for it. You don't wanna have a high leaping dog doing a back vault and it's a low stretch to catch. That's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna spring high, he or she's gonna spring high and be diving downwards to get it because the disc isn't high. So just know your dog, and you should have your placement down at that point to where you should be able to place it accurately where that dog wants. But so it's big. Don't let someone tell you that a high vault isn't good. Don't have someone tell you that a stretch to catch vault is better. It all depends on the dog that you're working with. So next, now that we've kind of broken down through a lot of those things, I'm going to show you a couple examples of just different back vaults. I'm going to show you what a kind of bottled up back vault looks like with not enough separation, not visualizing the disc coming out of my hand, not worrying about placement, and not keeping it flat. I'm going to show you that, and then in comparison, I'm going to show you a vault that is well spaced out, accurately cued, accurately placed, with good timing and a safe landing. Go. Come. Go. Go. Nice. Good. Go. Good. Go. Nice. Good. Go. Good. As you can probably see from the two videos, it's obvious to tell which vault is better. You know, one vault is so bottled up, it's not safe. The dog is just crammed into a small little area and is supposed to perform this big trick. That's not what we're looking for. So we're looking for just the cleanness of good separation and just a nicely placed and vault and nice landing. So that's mainly it. I mean, every dog's different. Always remember that every dog's different. Every dog vault's different. Take all this information and take it in, and then throw out what you don't think is relevant for you. You're gonna have to find out how your dog likes to vault, and it's not gonna be just like how I vault my dogs. It might be different, right? So just take in the knowledge and then find what works for you and make it your own. All right, hope that's helpful, guys.